something for what it's worth. With you, heaven is a place on earth, and I will take you there. I'll take you.
Greetings, TAYliens, and welcome back to Tarot with Tay. Welcome to the Tay Gang. If you've never been here before, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell to be notified whenever I pull up with new content just like this. Subscribing to the channel is what makes you a TAYlien, okay? And TAYliens always get a special exclusive message at the end of certain pick a card readings like today, so you don't want to miss out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can be included next time for TAYliens only. All right, so today we are going to talk about how do people currently perceive you, okay? And as per usual with all these readings, please take it with a grain of salt and know that your perception of yourself is what is most important, most accurate, and most truthful. I'm sending you so much love, so much life. We have 4 groups here. As you can see, we have group number 1 with square. We have group number 2 with Virgo. We have group number 3 with Gemini. And we have group number 4 with Taurus, okay? So feel free to pause the screen if needed to make your selections. And also, if you did not know, if you're interested in booking personal readings, that is linked in the description box down below. Someone recently asked if I do dream interpretations. Absolutely. That is simply at that link as well. It's in the very tippy top of the description box. Head on over to my website and peruse and see what is available to you as of now. And if you are interested in joining Patreon, we always have fun times over there. We always get really in depth and really get into our character, building character, most importantly, and filtering through shadows and aligning with certain synchronicities. The synchronicities have been out of this world, most specifically in Patreon content, okay? So you don't want to miss out. It's only $5.55 as of right now. So to you guys, so much love, so much life. And like I said, yes, there is a TAYlian message at the very end. Be sure to tune in, and I'm off. I'll see you in your groups. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Let's find out how they are currently viewing my group number 1s that resonate with this square challenge card. So immediately, Spirit's letting me know, I'm getting that you are boxing something out, meaning there is some sort of challenge that you seem to be overcoming, and this is very clear to people. Or if they're not sure what the challenge is, they just know that you seem to be in a pensive mode where you are thinking about how to maneuver, how to make certain changes. It's almost like you're playing chess or Tetris. In a way that you have to be calculated. I'm hearing you also have to be well-mannered. You have to be smart, you have to be wise. There's a lot that is expected of you, and this is what people are currently perceiving. There's a lot that is expected of you, but you are following through beautifully. All right, so let me pull all the cards to catch a vibe. We have Companion. Okay, so this could be you working through some sort of a challenge with a friend or lover. Okay, let's see. For some of you, this is you trying to help someone through an addiction here. We have beggar, or you trying to help the homeless, or you trying to help someone that needs some sort of assistance. You could even be trying to act as some sort of catalyst for someone's awakening here, but you are facing a challenge. Okay, there's also like this accountability partner kind of thing coming through here. But again, let me keep pulling cards. We have Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. Yeah, you're definitely being perceived as maneuvering in some way, shape, or form that is releasing toxic old habits and traits. Look at that, Daffodil. New beginnings. Very, very, very beautiful. Okay, let's get one more oracle card, and we have the Knight. Yeah, there's someone in your life that you seem to be being very patient with. For some of you, this is an elder. This could be a parent. This could be your child. For some of you, this is someone who is physically impaired or mentally impaired even, or someone who, this could be permanent or temporary paralysis in some way, shape, or form. Like maybe someone who can't work right now because of a surgery, you're helping them, or someone who's dealing with loss. You are being their helping hand, or you're trying to be. You're trying to be the sunlight, the joy and uplift that someone may need here. All right, let's see. My spirit guides have been calling me to use Florida water differently, so let's get it. Openness, resilience, clarity. Yeah, it seems like someone is refusing to see something and you are trying to help them, or someone's literally like visually impaired. Let's see. Let's see. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the 2 of Swords. This is definitely about someone who cannot see, but this is honestly coming through as someone who spiritually cannot see because they are latching on to something. We have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, someone who's confused. This could even be someone who's in a relationship or a connection with someone that they just simply do not see is not worth their time. We have Temperance in the reverse here. Or this is how people see you working through something with someone who may not be worthy of your time, but you are being patient with them, or you are slowly but surely releasing them, letting them go. How do people currently perceive you? Justice. The 8 of Cups. Yeah, someone sees you as walking away, but being polite and doing the best that you can. I just kind of see this energy of you've gone as far as you can with someone, and so now you are evolving away from them. You are relinquishing control here. We go from the 9 of Swords to the 2 of Swords. That's 7 swords. I think that there was some sort of lies, deceit, or deception, hence the 7 of Cups that's at the center of this reading. Temperance reversed and Justice. It's almost as if, yeah, you were blind, but now you can see beyond some sort of confusion that's allowing you to let go of something here. But there's definitely something deeper. How are people currently perceiving you? How are people currently perceiving group number 1? So people are also perceiving you as very forgiving, because there's something here where even though this person, this organization, this individual, whatever this is, even though there was some sort of lies, deception, confusion, you're still loving, you're still helpful, you're still you. So people are currently perceiving you as a constant in their life. Dependable, reliable, resourceful, committed, and loyal. But not to the detriment of yourself. I'm kind of even picking up on this energy here. For those that resonate with this, this is the energy, but it could be literal for some of you. But you know, nurses that work with elderly patients that may be racist or prejudiced in some way, shape, or form, but they still do their job. They still pour their heart and their soul in their work and take care of this individual who clearly does not like them or something like that. And it's not even clearly does not like them. You see beyond the deception. You see beyond the ego to the reality of it, that that's just their truth thus far, that they just can't see thus far. It's like you are perceived as blinding yourself to a false truth in order to get something done. It's just this essence here of someone who may be resistant because of their feelings being hurt, or because of their experiences, or because of what they were taught, blinding them. And you are working with this individual to help them see the light in whatever way that resonates. And this doesn't come through as clingy or desperate in any way, shape, or form. This is something that you are simply doing out of love. With no expectation of reward, people perceive you currently as selfless, unselfish, loyal, tenacious, confident, because you're not being validated by whatever it is that you're pouring into. You're not getting synchronistic vibrations, if that makes sense. Like you're not getting any vibes or anything that's showing that this is going to pay you in some way, shape, or form, other than the obvious. It's not like you're committed or you're doing this for a breakthrough. You're not like trying to convince someone not to be racist or convince someone not to be prejudiced or convince someone to love you. It's genuinely helping. This could be even something about diet. You could be helping someone to see that their diet has a lot to do with their perception of the world, realizing that the things that they are eating or the things that they are watching or the people that they're around is what has confused them. People see you as an eye-opener, quite frankly, literally with this 9 of Swords here and all these eyes. You're an eye-opener with ears to see and eyes to hear. People currently perceive you as patient, kind, caring, giving, selfless, and committed to the mission or the task at hand. For some of you, this is about physical therapy. Someone's literally learning how to walk. Now, it doesn't have to be literal. I keep saying literally, but it could literally be literal or metaphorical, okay? Someone could be just getting their land legs. Someone could be just getting back up on their feet. This could be about you raising a child that may not be yours, or raising a child that is somewhat disrespectful, or just something here where you are pouring love into selflessly with no promise of a reward, yet you are still fully committed, fully dedicated, and willing to set aside your ego to get this done, to get this completed. The main card here, though, is this one. Spirit Guardian of Autumn. Letting go. The number 35 breaks down to the number 8, which references to a cycle change, a cycle ending, and hence a new beginning. I'm being guided to read from the book, and then we will close out. So, the number 35, let's get into it. Letting go. Red, orange, yellow, and brown leaves flurry around you in a warm autumn wind. A small zephyr, like Zephyr Hills, like that, creates an upward spiral of leaves directed by air spirit in a dance of color and light. In the great circle of life, the trees lose their leaves in the fall so that the new growth can occur in the spring. It is part of the natural cycles of life. Surrender. All is well. You don't have to do it alone. The Creator is at your side. Letting go can heal the need to be in control, the stress of unfulfilled expectations, the anguish of needing to decide how things should be, and the tension of wanting others to act in a particular way. These things lead to unhappiness. Letting go opens a space for relaxation, healing, and success. Of course, there are times to hold on as if your life depended on it, but now is a time to surrender. You aren't succumbing to forces outside of yourself. Instead, you are opening to your inner guidance and to your soul. When you let go, the creative forces of the universe can flow through you. Earth-based cultures recognize the 4 power points of the year, the spring and fall equinoxes, and the summer and winter solstice, have profound spiritual meaning. To those indigenous people, autumn was the time of things slowing down. It was a time of change, reflection, harvest, and preparation for the next season. The spirit guardian of autumn says, relinquish control and let spirit take over. You won't need to do everything yourself. Release whatever in life doesn't serve you. Clutter clear your life. Simply open your heart, let go, and allow spirit to help and support you. So with the Eight of Cups there at the bottom of the deck, for some of you, you are helping someone at the very end of something right before you walk away. Or you are helping as you are also letting go of wanting to make this person or this thing respond to you in a specific way. There's just this essence here of you, again, playing chess, not checkers, protecting yourself through the process, not forcing anything, not arguing with anyone, not trying to negotiate. You're just doing what you want to do as you so see fit, as you so please. And it may be in a space where someone is definitely not deserving of it, but it's not about what they deserve. It's about who you are as an individual, building your character. This is you being perceived as someone who is saying, all is fair in love and war, and I'm going to give it my all before I go beyond. But there's this essence here of just because you're walking away, this Eight of Cups energy, doesn't mean that you're completely giving up. You're just relinquishing the grip. But you could still be, it's not saying that you're like breaking up with someone. You could be shifting the dynamic of the relationship. You could be seeing them less, creating new boundaries, but still keeping them around in your life. So let me know in the comment section down below how this resonates with you. I can't wait to see. Leave a leaf emoji in the comment section down below. I want to see the leaves for my group number 1. And if you are a TAYlien, I will see you at the very end of this reading, but I'm off. Group number 2 that resonates with Virgo, the Alchemist. People are currently perceiving you as insightful, discerning, wishful, promising. There's something that you're working towards that people are perceiving as successful, worthy of praise, and only growing with time. This could be something that you're literally practicing. This could be a talent, a hobby, a craft. But people currently perceive you as growing in whatever it is that you have been working on. You've been working diligently, and the proof is in the pudding, baby. People perceive you as a go-to or a perfectionist or someone who is worthy of all the praise that they receive. Yeah, because you just got Vampire and Rescuer. So people perceive you as someone that is a go-to for a lot of people. People are perceiving you as needing to or already protecting your energy from people that just want to take from you. Yeah, there's definitely this need here. Not even a need. It's like I feel like you're being perceived as already doing it, protecting yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, psychically speaking. Because a lot of people are latching onto you. People are perceiving you as like a trendsetter, a goal setter. Bottom of the deck, we have Shapeshifter. Someone who is successful in all seasons is another thing that people are perceiving you as. Is like, no matter if it's winter, literally or metaphorically in your life, you're still prosperous. You're still flowing. You're still moving. You're still growing. And people also perceive you as someone who doesn't need instant gratification or instant rewards in order to be successful. We have Wizard of the Woods, focus. Yeah. People perceive you as someone who is committed to whatever they choose to focus on. And you're committed through the cold winters or the hot summers. The number 50 could be relevant to you. Bottom of the deck, we have Dragonfly Spirit, change. The number 12, yes. This is Hanged Man energy. People perceive you as someone who's very patient, very calculated, and waiting on a change. Like, you're always waiting on change, but not necessarily waiting. You just know that change is always around the corner, and so you're open and you're receptive to it, and then you adjust with it. People perceive you as a magician. We have gentlemen. There's something here about energy harvesting. People perceive you as someone who addresses this very maturely, beautifully. See, look at that, secret admirer. You have a lot of people that are into you. Whether this is mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, romantically, platonically. But people perceive you as someone with boundaries to protect yourself from all of these energies that want to take from you. People view you as like a well of magic. This card almost fell on the floor, but it didn't. The Seven of Swords. How do people currently perceive my group number 2s? So for some of you, some people perceive you as like in their energy, like reading their mind too much, or like trying to save them or trying to help them. But really you just have out a subtle helping hand. And they don't realize that this subtle helping hand has energy radiating off of it. I don't know, there's something about people perceiving you as being an energy drain in some aspect, but you're actually feeding them. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. People perceive you as someone who knows what they're doing. Like they feel like you seem like you know what you're doing, but they have no idea what you're doing. There's like this essence here of like people trying to steal from you or be like you in times of crisis. Yet it's the very thing that they judged you for when they were in their up season. But yeah, there's definitely this essence here of like some people feel like their thoughts are not safe around you. Like they feel like you see them as someone that needs to be rescued or helped. We have the Ten of Coins here. How are people currently perceiving group number 2? We have the Ace of Swords. Money-minded. Meticulous. So, for whatever reason, again, people's perception may not be accurate or true, but for some reason, people are currently perceiving you as like someone who may be doing something in secrecy that they don't want people to know about. Temperance. There's this essence here of people are perceiving you as someone who is doing a good job or doing a good deed, but they want to know your underlying reasoning. The Two of Wands, like, what do you do it for? Because you seem so calm, cool, and collected and relaxed as this Two of Wands energy appears. And it's like, what do you do it for? Like, what do you get out of this? There's this essence here. People are perceiving you as helpful and one to watch. And it's like they perceive you as the one to watch because you are meticulous, well thought out, and always ready to give a helping hand. But people question your motives, and it's simply because they're not used to your service. Literally, like, Virgo is out here. People are currently perceiving you as like the ultimate giver, and they're trying to figure out why. And some people, their shadows project negative reasonings onto you. People also currently perceive you as protective. People currently perceive you as knowing more than you show, having more than you show. People also currently perceive you as getting in on some sort of secret, or there's something about rubbing elbows with wealthy people. Or people perceive you as someone who comes from a wealthy family. But it's more of you've got intel, or you've got information on wealthy families. Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. And then the shadow attribute of the vampire card is being highlighted. Depleting others for your psychic survival. Chronic complaining and codependency. This is what you do. You provide strength and support to others that are depleting you for your psychic survival, for their own psychic survival, that are chronically complaining and codependent. But you provide strength and support to those people. But again, there's something here. So for some people, they could be perceiving you as like preying on vulnerable minds or vulnerable people. But again, it's like you have your hand out and they think that you are siphoning the energy towards you when really you're giving the energy out. And above all, it's being done with love. And my third eye is tingling now, which lets me know that someone's now finally seeing this. Someone is seeing this, or people are seeing this. They're seeing that you, that just got deep. They're seeing that you are draining your own life force to help other people. This is how they perceive you. You come across as like the defender or protector of your family, of your household. Like you are the one that provides the shield. You know, I'm being brought to Twilight, when Bella had like that shield across her mind, like people couldn't read her. And that developed into her vampire skill. Oh my gosh, we literally have the vampire card here. And I'm talking about Twilight. But that's how people basically perceive you, is as like this human shield, and that intimidates people that are used to reading or reaching into people's energies. There's something about people that have tried to take from you energetically, and like metaphorically they lost a hand and they blame you, but really they were stealing from you in the first place. So people are perceiving you as the type that you better come correct towards, or else you may lose a hand or two or some fingers. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Wow. So for whatever reason, people are realizing that they want to take from you. People, like literally, people want to take from you, but they need you. People are realizing that you're the type that you can't beat, so you might as well join. I'm going to close out this reading by reading the Wizard of the Woods card with focus. The number 50. Let's get into it, and then we will close out this reading. And if you're a Taylien, I will see you at the very end. If you are interested in joining our Patreon, that is linked in the description box down below, as well as if you're interested in booking a personal reading, that is in the description box down below as well. Wizard of the Woods focus. A wisp of smoke rises out of the glade, and in an instant the smoke transforms into a wizard. His long gray beard reaches halfway down his chest, and his iridescent shimmering robe constantly changes from various hues of green, deep emerald to light spring green, to the bright color of grass in the summertime. He leans towards you, lowers his voice, and says, "Your wish is my command. However, you must be very clear and focused on what you truly desire. There is true magic in the world. However, to experience it, you must be able to direct your intention in the direction of your dreams. Thoughts are things. And as you focus your thoughts towards the good, you will attract more positive experiences and loving people into your life. If you direct your thoughts towards that which isn't working for you, you will create even more challenging situations. If you are pleased with the direction you are going in, concentrate on what you desire, not what you don't want. To develop inner power, gather your energy and focus intently on one thing. Also, to diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal, and it will be just a matter of time until miracles begin to unfold. The spirit of the Wizard of the Woods says, put your attention on what's worthwhile, loving, and beautiful. That's what will manifest in your life. What you focus on is what you create. This is a time to choose just one thing to focus on rather than a slew of things and watch miracles abound. And we already talked about that you're perceived as someone who has mastered their craft or someone who is perfecting something. And it's got something to do with giving strength and support to those who cling on to you for psychic survival, who cling on to you even though they chronically complain, or cling on to you for codependent reasons. But you're like this endless well that just keeps on giving. The gift that keeps on giving is you. And because you're focused on that, that's why you're constantly able to give. It's like you're just this, you're a source of just light and energy. And it's because of the way that you cater to yourself. And because of the way that you cater to yourself, you are able to give to others. And so the universe makes sure that you are always able to cater to yourself so that you can cater to others. It's like this, there's a triangle, like a trifecta going on here. All right. So this is all that I have for you, and I will see you guys next time. Again, if you are interested in Patreon, booking a reading, or a Taylien message at the very end, you already know where to go, down below or at the very end. I'll see you next time. Group number 3 that resonates with Gemini, the butterfly. Immediately, you are being perceived as flexible, able to perceive this and that. Able to show love, but also you've got a mean bite. Exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Yes, you are being perceived as, I just heard hammering down your shadows. And I literally see like your shadow like getting up and like getting ready to like throw an axe at somebody, but you hammer down that energy. Not saying that you're perfect, but you are trying. People perceive you as trying to be better, to do better. Whatever your shadows are, people perceive you as conquering them. We have Pioneer at the bottom of the deck. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Like, people perceive you as evolving into a version of yourself that you've never been. The most beautiful version of yourself at that. People see you as someone with wings. Wow. Flexibility, willow spirit, as I say, someone with wings. They perceive you as someone who can fly. Number 48 at the bottom of the deck with that. The card that came out for you is Starry Night. Acceptance, the number 41. You've accepted your shadows instead of denying them. So now that you've accepted them, you're able to work with them. You're able to look them right in the eye and be like, hey, yo, this is not helpful. This is what is provoking you. Let's get in tune with that. People perceive you as purifying your heart, purifying your steps. People just perceive you as trying to be a better person every single day. Student. People perceive you as a learner for life. People perceive you as someone who needs to be learned from for life. Like, eyes on you, the one to be, the one to see. Look, shut up. So people also perceive you as someone who attracts a lot of envious energies. The Six of Cups. And it's usually from people that you were once in their shoes, but they don't know that. Not that you were envious in their shoes. It's like this, the very position that they're in is where you once were. But instead of them seeing it as inspiration, they see it as envy. How do people perceive group number 3? How do people perceive group number 3? The Two of Swords. Said I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch me or instigate us. Me say where is he love lately? Collie buds, blind to you. People see you blind to the hatred. They see it. They see that you're blind to the hatred outside of you and you are focusing on the shadows within you. The Two of Cups, the Four of Cups. Yeah. Damn, that's deep. As I just said, that you're not focused on the hatred outside of you. You're focused on the shadows within you. And focus on the love. The Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the Devil, yeah. What is that? And the Ten of Cups. People perceive you as someone who is, I want to say fighting for their happiness, but you're not fighting for it. You're just keeping your eyes on it. Oh, wow, the Empress. As I say that, yeah, you're blind to the BS. You're just facing your own demons and conquering them. It's beautiful. The color yellow is relevant here. So solar plexus energy, people trying to take your confidence. Also, I'm getting Oshun energy here. Oya, as well as there's some goddess with the letter R. I'm not into that kind of stuff, but y'all let me know. If you pick number 3 and you know a goddess with the letter R, let me know. And I'm also getting, is it Krishna? Krishna? Something like that. If you know, let me know in the comment section. And I also want to see my group number 3s signified by the butterfly. Since you chose Gemini, the butterfly, let me know that this is resonating for you by showing me your wings, butterfly. Okay, so the Four of Cups wants to come out again. So honestly, people just perceive you as perfect and only getting perfecter. Okay, and I'm not even being dramatic, honestly. Like, there's this essence here. I feel like this is more so your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, seeing you this way first, and the rest of the world is reflecting that. Because they don't know the work that you're doing behind closed doors. Look at that, the Ace of Pentacles. People currently perceive you as just being in your own world, trying to do your best. We have the Daughter of Wands. And the Father of Coins as a bonus card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. There we go. Focus on that happiness. Not bothering anyone. You're freeing yourself from constraints. This can be any kind of constraints. This is you recognizing that you have wings and then taking flight. There's this essence here of like you're with an ascended master, whether this is someone in the physical, like a mentor, or you are dedicated to some sort of spirit or master teacher in the spiritual realm and letting their pillars guide you. But it's molding you into a very beautiful, prosperous, abundant being. You're freeing yourself of your own destructive impulses. Like, I'm seeing this essence here too. Like, when you do or say something that you don't like, you go back on it. You're not afraid to be like, you know what, I shouldn't have said this. You apologize. And you don't expect things to just be made right, but you make sure that you do the right thing in any given moment. People are perceiving you as seeing both sides of yourself. And you're almost done. Something like you're, ooh, yeah, you're almost done. And I got chills in my crown chakra as I said you're almost done. People perceive you as almost done with something. Or you've almost reached your peak in this realm, in this aspect. People perceive you as ascending, elevating, moving on. Like you're almost perfect. Like I know that I'm really gassing y'all right now. I know. But you literally have the Empress here. All gas, no brakes. People are perceiving you as almost ready to go. Almost ready to go. I'm going to read the Starry Night card, Acceptance, the number 41. And then that will be all. If you are interested in joining Patreon, that is linked in the description box down below for exclusive content. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, that is also linked down below near the Patreon link. And if you would like to tune into the TAYliens message, for those of you that have been subscribed to the channel, that is at the very end. So let's get into it. Starry Night, Acceptance. Through the pine boughs, 1,000 stars shine brightly overhead. In the stillness of the night, you can hear the soft songs, each star with its own melody, all notes coming together as one glorious song. You feel your spirit rise as this cantile of the cosmos showers down on you. Rain down, Lord, please let your love fall like rain, just rain. Lord, please just rain down. Listen to Rain by Sunday Service Choir. Beautiful. That whole project is perfect. There are times when it may be challenging to fully accept yourself just as you are. Yet when you don't honor all parts of yourself, you are denying yourself of a full experience of life. There are no wrong experiences. Each one allows you to grow as a spiritual being. Some people say that they can never accept the dark deeds that have been done on the planet. There is no need to do so. Some things are just wrong. However, in order to bring more light into the world, you must first accept yourself in all your permeations. What you deny in yourself runs your life. The more you accept yourself, the more fulfillment and life force energy you will have. The spirit of the Starry Night says, embrace your inner majesty. Accept your life in all of its configurations. Every moment has profound value, even if it doesn't seem like it. Forgive yourself and others. Accept all that life has provided, and harmony will ensue. And that is how they are perceiving you. If you select another group, I will see you there. If you're a TAYlien, I'll see you at the very end. But come on. Group number 4 that resonates with Taurus, the bombshell. People are currently perceiving you as very hands-on. Getting your hands dirty, touchy-feely. Very comfortable and confident in yourself. Let's see. Okay, you got 2 chords. Okay. Let's get new bottom of the deck energy. Mediator. And you have teacher and healer. Didn't I say getting your hands dirty? Like he's literally holding something here and then she's using her hands. And then here, the hands are hidden. The ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. People are perceiving you as building Reiki or like very healing energy. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. You could be also incorporating mint in your life. You might want to look into the spiritual impacts of mint. You keep getting double cards. Rainbow, waterfall, miracles. You might even see a double rainbow. You have Secret Spring with success, and you have Aspen Spirit with courage. It's like you've discovered this place by taking a chance and traveling on this boat, and it's like it took you up this creek or up this swamp, and you find this at the end of the rainbow, you know, like the gold. People are perceiving you as courageous enough to find success. Number 343 could be relevant to you, but mostly threes. How are people currently perceiving group number 4? Bottom of the deck, we have Angel. You have a very delightful presence, essence. Artist. Your smile lights up a room. People love to see you. Wherever you go, like, people love to see you walking through the door. Like, or if they know that group number 4 is going to be there, they're going to be there. You literally have like this angel presence, this angelic presence. But there's definitely something about being hands-on. Like, I don't know if you've recently been like massaging or like touching and feeling or helping people with your hands or something, or people have been seeing your hands or something. There's something about your hands being magical. Like, I don't know if you're into massage therapy or Reiki itself, but you've got plenty is also something that I'm picking up here, is that people perceive you as someone who's got plenty. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, you've got plenty of energy. How are people currently perceiving group number 4? We have the Moon. People are perceiving you as very magical. We have the Hermit. People, oh, Spirit literally just made me put it back. Like, I didn't even think twice about it. I showed it to you and then I put it back. So someone just needed to see the Hermit card. But I think that you're coming out of hiding. Yeah. I literally just started, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Yeah. Oh, the Hermit just came out again. I just shuffled and the Hermit came out again. So there's something about a space where you popped out like a little turtle and then you pop back in. The Ten of Wands. People are perceiving you as someone who's got shit to handle. You could even be a mother. Bitch, I'm a mother. No time for no drama. Justice. People see you with your hands full, but gracefully handling it. Oh, like I keep talking about your hands, bro. Something about your hands. Someone thinks that you have magical hands. Like, if you've been intimate with someone and you've like touched them with your hands, they love your hands. Like, someone's like melting, okay? Like melting. We have the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. So people also see you as holding back your potential, but on purpose. It's almost as if people perceive you as loading up for something. Preparing for something. Yes, because we have this Ten of Wands and she's holding these grocery bags, like she's carrying these heavy grocery bags with a baby on her back. And then we have Justice here, where there's like a family or a boatload of people trying to balance one side of the scale to the other, and then finally we end at the Ten of Cups with this family eating all together. So people perceive you as ready to start a family or ready to be the conceiver or the giver. People perceive you as nurturing in your femme energy right now. Very and very constant in that energy. All of your energy is focused, I don't know, all of your energy is focused on some big family thing. Whatever family means to you. Like one big happy family. People see you as having the courage to jump into that, to create that. People perceive you as able to take on the world. If this is not about a family, it's about like a big project, because we do have the artist out here. It's like basically people see you preparing for a big scale project or something big. People see you preparing for a meal. I'm being guided to read the Aspen Spirit card, which is the number 3. Which also brings me to the Empress, which came out in group number 2, I do believe. If you were drawn there, check that out. And if you are interested in being a Patreon member for exclusive content, that is linked in the description box down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, that's also linked down below near the Patreon link. And if you are a TAYlien, I will see you at the very end of this reading. Aspen Spirit, Courage. In the forest, you can hear the whispering of the trees in the aspen grove. Your awareness sinks beneath the surface. You sense the aspen's network of roots, which allows each tree to connect with the rest of the grove. This connection also makes them a single organism, united at a soul level that can live for thousands of years. If the Aspen Spirit card has shown up in your life today, it brings a message of courage, protection, community, and the ability to face and overcome obstacles in life. Know that you are protected and you are safe. You are ready to step forward with courage and grace, no matter what seems to be blocking your way. The Aspen's network of roots is a sign that you should be open to support from others. Combine your effort with like-minded individuals. Remember, I talked about the Justice card. A big family was lifting up the justice scales to try and get it even, while you were already having your hands full with something else. So be open to assistance and know that there's a community of people that really want to help you. You don't need to do it all alone. This may be a good time to bond with people over a creative project or a community endeavor. People always pronounce this as Celtic, but I like Celtic. I'm sorry. In Celtic tradition, the aspen was associated with community, endurance, and protection. This, see, now when I want to say Celt, I guess I'll try to. In Celtic tradition, the Celts choose the wood of the aspen tree to make their battle shields, to protect them from spiritual as well as physical harm. It sheltered the soul from its deepest fears. Aspen was thought to be the teacher of fearlessness and carried a message of strength in facing the unknown. The spirit of the aspen says, the energy of your inner spiritual warrior is ready to step forward to face any challenges or blockages in life. Be willing to accept help. Be fearless. And this is all that I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you again. Leave little moon emojis in the comment section down below, and I'll be looking for my little moons in group number 4. I'm off to the TAYlien message. Alright, so for my TAYliens, we have Saturn Wisdom representing you, and people see you as preparing for something, like you're revving up for something. This is how people currently perceive you. Excuse me. Ooh, I just saw the God card. Okay, so people see you preparing and revving up to step into your God's purpose, your God's plan. What? What is that buzzing? There's something about, there's a lot of whispers, a lot of gossip, a lot of talk about what you are about to do or what you are doing or something like that. Liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. There's definitely a lot of buzz about you and what you're doing and the direction that you're headed in and what you've learned or how you've grown, okay? All right, let's see here. Let's get, there's a lot of people in your business, TAYliens. Like, they are really, you're in your bag and they're trying to hop in it too. We have the gambler, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. People feel like you are preparing for something and they're like all ears, all eyes, trying to figure out what you are preparing for. And they want to know because they want to get in on it too. We have owl wisdom with, we have owl spirit with wisdom, the number 27. People feel like you know something that they don't know, something that's coming towards you or something. There's just something here that you just look ready for something, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have hummingbird spirit joy, the number 22. Yeah, this is about something that you have built or something that you are building. People perceive you to be very happy about it, very receptive and open, okay? There's something here about letting go of old patterns and growing wiser. You literally have wisdom out here twice, baby. And we have codependent, okay? You have secret admirer that came out. And again, we have wisdom out here 2 times already, okay? So secret admirer with wisdom. Okay, so people are currently perceiving you as, I keep getting this message throughout this reading in several different groups, but the one to be, the one to see, the one to know, the one to go to. You are being perceived as the one, okay? In some way, shape, or form, you are being perceived as the one. You are the one, the leader, the chosen one, the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, so you're the one that has the true gift is what I heard, or you're the one who's about to receive a gift. Come on, we got the star. Okay, so there's something here. Maybe someone was looking for a specific position to be fulfilled, and you are the one. Okay, there's something here about you being the one. We have the 10 of Cups coming out here, TAYliens. Okay, so you just seem to be the one. You seem to be happy. People are currently perceiving you as the King of Cups here, someone who is emotionally fulfilled, someone who is in control of their emotions, someone who is mature, who is emotionally in tune, emotionally intelligent. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more tarot card here. But also, people are perceiving you as like the life of the party. You're really fun to be around. Yeah, we have the Daughter of Coins, okay? And that came out with the 2 of Wands reversed, okay? It seems like you've like taken your energy away from something, or you stopped focusing on something. Let's get one more tarot card for my TAYliens, okay? You've been liberated or something here, okay? There's something here about that. Yeah, and as I say liberated, we have the 8 of Swords. It's like people perceive you as finding a new focus, finding something new to worry about. Not even worry. I'm glad that I said not even worry, because we literally have the 4 of Swords here. People perceive you as like easing into something that had you like by the cojones, like you freed yourself from those constraints. And there's something about you reaching for higher heights, or you are literally ascending here, okay, TAYliens? People are perceiving you as someone who is wise beyond their years, building with the wisdom that they're gaining. There's also something here about like earthly materials, like I'm talking about like wood, stones. It's like you're getting more in tune with earth is what is coming through here. And as I say that, I grabbed this Florida water here. And let's see, where are we being placed? The 10 of Cups mostly. You're focused on your happiness, your healing, and this 8 of Swords energy here is actually coming through as like a positive 8 of Swords. Like you are happy with what you're focused on. And nothing can really take you out of your bag. We keep talking about a bag here. So people, I don't know, maybe you just recently got a purse. People are perceiving you as like in your bag, okay? But you definitely have a secret admirer or many secret admirers here. And you could be finding yourself attracting older crowds, or wiser people, or attracting people that desire to be wiser. Okay, TAYliens? I'm going to read the Owl Spirit Wisdom card, the number 27, and then we're going to exit. Let's see, the number 27. What is that? Is that 27 Club? Is that some Illuminati shit? I don't know, bro. But it's something about the number 27 that's coming through here. So look, if it's about that, I don't know what to tell you, dog. Let's go ahead. And actually, to double mention, we have this on page 88. Owl Spirit Wisdom. It could be something like, if that is like some Illuminati shit, I don't know if it's 27 Club or 28 Club, but either way, it's something about you literally freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns, like not worrying about the rumors, the conspiracy theories, and just focusing on the path ahead here. I did talk about you aligning with God's plan here. Okay, that makes me think of Drake, because I said God's plan at the very beginning, and then we have this owl here, and Drake is a Scorpio, isn't he? And then we have the King of Cups out here. So you've got like this Drake energy coming through this reading. I always pick up on Drake energy. It's so weird. And my eyes are now being drawn to container, Saturn, wisdom, and I'm being drawn to like a container. We're talking about a water sign. Water takes the shape of the container that it's in. People are really seeing you like flowing from one body to the next. Like this, like you're in one realm first, and then you see a path or a leeway to another one, and you go and you dance there, you go and you have good times there. Okay, there's something about that. Owl spirit, wisdom. The sun is set and you feel a remarkable transformation occurring. Your body shapeshifts into an owl. You stretch out your huge wings and silently roar to the top of the tallest pine tree and look over the moonlit forest. Your ability to see the smallest details, even in the darkness, is remarkable. Your sight expands and you see luminous light bodies of the spirit of the forest. They signal you with love and compassion. Abounding insight, profound majesty, and grace are available to you now, simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient wisdom is emerging. You know the truth. Trust your intuition and perceptions right now. I'm also being brought to Damian Marley, most specifically his music. So Drake and Damian Marley's music are significant. You are a truth seeker and a truth sharer. The excellent sight of an owl in the darkness corresponds with your ability to perceive the reality of a situation, even in the murkiest of conditions. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a time of profound illumination and transformation. Y'all, didn't I say that was some shit? And illumination is on this page. I don't know what's going on here, but there's definitely some sort of realization of how you can free yourself and others from outmoded beliefs and release negative thought patterns. The owl sits at the shoulder of Athena and Merlin, revealing sacred truths in some native cultures. The owl is called the night eagle. For some, it is the majesty of the eagle, but works silently in the darkness of night. This card can also mean that it's time to embrace your dark side as well as your light. Through doing so, you will be in balance. The spirit of the owl says, trust in your ability to see the deepest truth in situations and in people. Wisdom is growing within you and in mysterious ways. Beyond your awareness, this is a good time to sign up for inspirational courses. Messages from spirit are all around you. Look for them and trust what you feel. Thank you, TAYliens, for tuning in. If you want to join the Patreon gang, make sure you go ahead and do that. That's linked in the description box down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, that's also linked by the Patreon link down below. But I'm off. See you next time.
I'll take you. I'll take